Hello and welcome to another Let's Play. Me, GamerWolfSix of Dawn Chorus. Before we start, if you're interested in playing this game, you can get it on the internet for free. And if you want to support them on Patreon, because this game is still in development, go to the Patreon, Dawn Chorus VN. Anyways, on the last Let's Play, we hung with Jorn? No. The bat guy and the raccoon guy, and then Miko, who invited us to stay, but we didn't want to say who we're going to stay with immediately. I didn't have a choice. And then I decided to hang out at the pool, and I am going to peek a bit at Rune. The water could be warmer, but I don't want to miss the views while I can enjoy them. Discreetly, I take another curious glance at Rune, this time less concerned about being caught. Oh yeah, I'm naked. There's nothing inappropriate about admiring such a physique anyway, is there? His fur clings to his body, soaked in water, which only makes the outlines of his muscles more prominent. He really is well built. He must work out a lot, and it definitely shows. There's not much fat on him, but enough to make his body look more bulky than ripped. And am I bulky or am I ripped? I don't know. I have maybe small amount of fat. I think maybe 11%, which is athletic, they say, I think. The white fur on his belly looks smooth and soft. I look up at his snout. I don't know how old he is, but looks as if he was no older than me. His antlers give him a distinguished look. I wonder how it would be to have a pair. I for sure would have to give up wearing sweaters. How does he put on a shirt then? Rune turns towards me, and our eyes meet for a split second, and we both look away. Was it just imagining things, or was he trying to take a peek at me too? Hey, were you just checking me out? Gulp. So I was caught. Hey, don't get all flustered again. It's flattering. Yeah, you do look great. I wish I had your build. I'm all skin and bones myself, even though for some reason that first image seemed to have them both look built, big. Maybe that's him imagining later years? Dunno. Got a bit lucky with my genes, but I put a lot of work into myself too. Thanks, Dark. Always blushing. You look good too, you know. You're lean, not scrawny. You don't need to be ripped to be sexy. You're a handsome tiger. Don't get a boner. I blush under my fur. Feels nice to get a compliment from someone like Rune. Although you're blushing like that, you're blushing like that, I would say should rather say cute. I can feel my cheeks getting even hotter. I think I prefer handsome. We both finish showering, step out of the showers. Feel my fur heavy with all the water soaked up underneath the shower. I don't bother doing anything with it. I'm jumping in the pool in a moment anyways. We have the showers, even a trail of wet paw steps behind me. Man, that looks like a nice pool. Hopefully that's double windowed. Keep the cold out. The swimming pool looks fairly normal, aside from maybe the lighting. 2 rows of lamps hang in the ceiling above the water, reflecting the glossy tiles. The opposite of the entrance is made entirely of windows, giving a view of the surroundings. The pool is fairly small, as hotel pools usually are, but it seems long enough to build up some speed before swimming the whole length. As Rune said, Devon's already there, standing near the windows and looking at the mountains visible in the distance. Turns around and notices us approaching. Hi there, Devon. Hello. And, Dark? Right, he's American. You didn't forget anything, did you? I kind of wish I would do this thing where my character would just be wiggling his hips back and forth, being like, whatever do you mean? Am I forgetting something? Shirts, goggle. I don't have a shirt, and I don't need that. Goggles, I mean, I would prefer them, but what are you gonna do? Sandals to walk on the tiles so you don't, get or spread a foot fungus. I'm missing several things, but I can't think of what you're talking about. What could you ever mean? You're naked? Oh, right. If Rune is Scandinavian, Devon isn't. I've heard that nudity is a much bigger deal in the US than Europe in general. Well, too late now. Sorry, Professor. I lost the key to my room, as you know. All my stuff is locked back in there, along with my swimwear. I forgot about that completely when I came here and started changing. It only hit me when I was already undressing. I was there with him and suggested he go skin dipping. I see no harm from it. The whole guest house is ours, and it's like anyone else would come here before dinner. Hey, it's not a big problem for me if it's not a big problem for you. And Rune? I thought you joined me earlier. What took you so long? I got sidetracked a bit. I started doing other things and completely lost track of time. Oh woo. Sorry. Well, it's okay. Just don't slack off during this camp. I'll get back into the pool for a few more rounds. I'm going to. Let's do as many laps as I can before dinner. Both jump into the pool at the deeper end and start swimming. Should probably swim. Looks like Devon is slightly faster than Rune. But then again, Rune only did a few warm-up exercises in the locker room, while Devon has already been here for a while. Having antlers is definitely a disadvantage too. It's funny seeing Rune fully submerged, with only his antlers sticking out of the water in front of him, like a shark. Despite those setbacks, they finished the first two links at almost the same time. And towards the ladder and joined them too. I lean against the wall, panting loudly. I haven't been in the swimming pool for so long I forgot how tiring it is. Sadly, I was no match for the other two. For every length that I swam, they did 2 or more. I still managed to completely tire myself out. My stamina really is garbage. Phew, that was good. Really needed a good tiring training like this. Now I can go have dinner. Or preferably 2. Hey Dark, are you okay? You look pretty worn out. I'm fine, really. Just tired. You're panting as if you ran a marathon. You should definitely exercise more often. Well, sorry, I'm not a goddamn professional basketball player like you, Rune. That seems a bit harsh. Oh, maybe man's like, silly. Oh, I'm far from being a professional, Dark, but thank you. Just give me a moment to catch my breath. It takes me a long moment to stabilize with breathing, but I finally stop panting and take a few deep breaths. Swimming looks deceptively easy. Yeah, can be. I remember swimming a couple of months ago and it was like, it's kind of difficult to swim. Or harder than I remember. Because as a kid I could remember swimming all the time, but as an adult it's like, my body's changed a bit and now I'm a bit more dense, so it's harder to keep afloat. I thought I could easily swim a few laps without any breaks, but now I feel like my lungs are on fire. You must really be out of shape then. How about we come here every day for the duration of the camp to exercise? You'll be swimming like a champ in no time. I will think about it. I don't know if I'm ready to go through this again anytime soon. No pressure. I'm definitely coming for you tomorrow morning to drag you here. I groan and roll my eyes. I wouldn't mind spending more time with him, though, and maybe it would be a good opportunity for that. And with such motivation, I might really work on my stamina. Okay, let's get back to the change room and stop making Devon uneasy with your shameless nudity. I actually forgot that I'm butt naked right now. Great. Hey, don't feel self-conscious all of a sudden. You heard Devon. It's fine. I'm surprised you didn't get a boner though. Now come on, let's head back. Dinner should be served soon. We walk back to the showers together. Devon joins us as we leave the swimming pool. The three of us enter the showers and start washing all the chlorine-heavy water from our bodies. The water in the shower is no warmer now than it was before, but now it feels refreshing after all this swimming. Stand underneath the stream of water, and my fatigue flows down from it, disappearing down the drain. We're in the changing room, all soaking wet and invigorated. Rune and Devon open the lockers and take out their towels, and that's when I, again, realize I forgot something fairly important. Yes? Devon looks at me with concern. No wonder, I must be looking pretty lost right now. Towel, I guess? You know, I couldn't get my swimming shorts from my room, right? Well, I couldn't get my towel either. I have a spare one with me in my bag. Jesus, this guy has everything. That is, if you feel okay with using it. It's clean and unused. Don't worry. When would I put my musk on you? He passes me a towel. It's the second attempt today he let me borrow something of his. Thank you, Devon. I feel a warm, glowy feeling inside my chest. If this happened back in high school, instead of getting some actual help from anyone, I would be made fun of for weeks. I'm here though, with others that can care about me. I'm really happy. I dry myself up with the towel I borrowed from Devon and put my clothes back on. By the time I'm done, Rune and Devon are still changing their clothes, so I say bye to them and leave the locker room. You didn't take a look at that deer venison? Get that sausage? The cafeteria is still half empty when the three of us enter. Maybe we're too early? Take out my phone and check the time. Just a few minutes before 1600, so the rest should arrive soon. Are like Norwegian, Finnish people punctual? Like, I don't know, you'd think people would be like all over the place in America. Anyways, the afternoon light fills the room. Reading yawn. With a golden glow, giving a more relaxed atmosphere. Much different than the energetic mood that seemed to permeate the room during lunch. Voices in the cafeteria seemed quieter too. Maybe it's the peacefulness of the place slowly influenced everyone here. Hey, Link is already sitting at our table together with Jorgen. Dark, hey there, where were you? I was looking for you and couldn't find you anywhere. Geez, did I have something I had to do with him? Hopefully not. Hey there, Lake. I was just in the swimming pool. What'd you want? Really? We've missed each other then. We must have missed each other then. I wanted to go to the sauna, but you weren't around. Yeah, I think you did suggest the sauna. I ended up going with the tow roof. He disappeared somewhere after that too, by the way. The three of us sat down at the table. The sound of chairs scratching against the wooden floor reverberating through the room. I look in the direction of the table beside ours, where Miko sat during lunch. He's sitting there again, leaning on his paw and looking somewhere outside the window with a wistful look on his snout. And there's Travis sitting there too, talking with Bjorn. I had no idea these two knew each other. Bjorn. Who's Bjorn? Oh yeah, the bear. I thought that Travis would want to sit next to Jorgen. And Jorgen's this one, I think. Yeah. I don't know what they're going to serve for dinner. Lunch was so good. I expect something like that in some trendy lunch bar downtown, but not here. Our table was next to ours. We're at the very end of the room, so it shouldn't bother anyone. Wait, what? Yeah, I don't know. Yes, even though the dishes were simple, the quality of everything was simply high, surprisingly high. The variety was also nice. I expected just one dish or even simple sandwiches. Most of the staff left already, so this time we're likely to get reheated food. Hey, sorry to interrupt you. Would you mind if we joined our table with that one? My friends are sitting there too. We're at the end of the cafeteria, so that shouldn't make a difference to anyone. I point in the direction of the other table, looking around at everyone at ours. See no problem with that. However, you should go and ask the other table if they don't mind it either. Sure thing. So, nobody has anything against it? Don't worry. Go ahead and ask them. Okay, that's great. I'm sure there would be more persuading involved. Yeah. I think my reading brain's kind of running down. And talking brain. Apparently it takes stamina and brains and stuff to make your pie hole move. Who'd have thunk? I stand up from the table and walk to the other one, where Miko is sitting, and tap him gently on the shoulder. He turns around, clearly surprised to see me. His ears perk up, and a cheerful smile appears on his snout. Dark. What are you doing here? Would you mind if we joined the tables? This way we could all sit together. No, wouldn't mind at all. Is that okay with me, Bjorn? I don't want to speak for everyone here. Oh, why would I? That'd be cool, actually. I nod. Wow, this was very easy. I'm going to turn to my table and wave at Devon, trying to get his attention. I see no problem with it either. We can go ahead. Devon simply nods in response and stands up. Okay, everyone, help me move the table. We'll stand up and lift the table and join it with the other one. Hello there. Hope you don't mind us joining. Of course not. We were just talking about facilities here. Were any of you in the swim pool or sauna here yet? Yeah, we visited the pool with Devon. It's fine, not very big, but enough to get some speed. Oh, and there's quite a view from there. By the way, and glad thing he wasn't talking about penis, I don't think I've introduced myself yet. I'm Bjorn, and I study neurology. A lot of people apparently study neurology, or am I thinking of something else? Currently in the second year. Second year? I was sure he's much older than me. Oh, yeah. Bah. Oh, good idea. How about we all introduce ourselves? I don't know most of you yet. I'm Rune, currently in the 4th year of my studies, neuroscience. Apart from that, I play basketball and have a few other hobbies. I try to cultivate whenever I have time. I'm Travis, studying neuroscience too, but I'm in my 1st year. I moved to Norway from the US, but I'm half American, half Japanese. I like anime, RPG games, Japanese Korean cuisine, and Vikings. Oh, and some good tea from time to time. I hear Vikings aren't so, positively looked on in Norway. Apparently. But I don't know. I've only heard it from, other people. Some. Green tea is so nice. True Japanese sencha is my reason to live. I'm more of a fan of matcha. I always start my day with one, but I couldn't say no to a cup of sencha. Okay. Let's just take a look. Matcha. A finely ground powder of specifically ground and processed green tea leaves. I put Japanese Roko something, which is prepared by infusing the process of whole tea leaves in hot water. And it's also JavaScript or something. I'm Miku, and I study marine biology with specialization in crustaceans? Cat? Nope, I said that. Let's take a look at what that is. Cetaceans. So basically whales. I am a freshman and I moved here from Finland, just like Dark here. I make music in my free time. I'm Dark, and as Miko said, I moved here from Finland. I study cognitive science, and in my free time, I dabble in photography, both digital and analog. Why does everybody have, like, hobbies? It's crazy. Like, lots of hobbies. Like, he seems to be the most realistic. I don't know what he did, though, in hobbies. So, I'm like... And like Miko and Dark, I moved here from Finland. I'm a freshman too, only I study astrophysics. I'm happy to meet you all. I'm Jurgen. In the second year of astrophysics studies, I like literature and I don't like noise. Same. At least the noise part. Everyone's looking at Devon expectedly. Only after a moment he understands we're all waiting for him to introduce himself to. I need to slow my fuck down, seriously. I feel like I'm running too fast and tripping over words. I don't know. That's what he gets for sitting with students, I guess. So, I'm Devon. I believe you all know me. I'm a coach at our university, and I'm here to supervise you. I moved here from the US less than a year ago, so I'm still just slowly adapting to life here. He's suddenly interrupted by a lady from the reception who came with our dinner. She greets us and starts putting plates of food down on the table. First, there's some soup, pea-colored and creamy. That kind of sounds good. Smelling of marjoram and thyme. Then a few dishes filled with fairy stuff. Mashed potatoes, spiked with dill, whole baked carrots, veggie balls, and a jug of sauce. And finally, she puts down 2 plates full of pannekaker, thin Norwegian pancakes, topped with some dark blue jam and various fruits. Oh wait, is pannekaker just pancakes? Yeah, when I put in pannekaker, it puts as pancake, but also apparently some kind of rolled up things. Interesting. So pancakes are Norwegian? Griddle temperature, 375 degrees. Oh, are those blueberries? I love blueberries. Good stuff. He loves blueberries. Just don't eat all of them. There's 8 of us here, Rune. Shush. You know I'm not like that. Oh, and it's Art Sopa, sweetest pea soup. Okay, I should probably just keep a thing here, but then cover the screen. Art Sopa. Yep, that's a pea-looking soup. It doesn't seem green like peas. Kind of like a bit brown too. God, now I'm getting hungry. And veggie balls. Looks like we're having a Swedish dinner today. In Sweden? That's some strong Yuki restaurant vibes. Yeah, I'm not gonna like that. I've never been to one. Are they good? The food here looks delicious for sure. Well, they're not as good as this place, but you get what you pay for. They're bang for your buck. Oh, I used to go there a lot back when I was in high school. Grab my books and go there to study, taking advantage of the unlimited coffee refill they had there. You're going to Yuki to study? Those are words I never expected to hear from anybody. Okay, let's go look at a Yuki. When I put in Yuki, it just puts IKEA. Wait, back up. At least I can back up here. but now I do remember they have like Swedish meatballs and stuff. Does that mean he went to Ike? Let me type that in again. I mean, it could be just Google being like something, going like Yuki. Search just said Yuki. Okay, I typed in IKEA. Yuki ideas. Yuki store. I don't know. Maybe they do mean IKEA. It's nice to have some nearby. We had maybe one in a whole state. Oh, by the way, Dark, any luck with the key? I go gladly, swallowing a huge chunk of carrots and start coughing. Everyone's looking at me like, who's he gonna room with? I didn't tell most of them about the key yet, and didn't really intend to. I don't really like to talk about my failures and misfortunes. Oh, no luck there yet, unfortunately. Maybe the general will find it eventually. I'll keep my eyes open too. Huh? What about your key, Dark? Did you lose it somewhere? Yeah, after lunch it disappeared somewhere. Why, did you by any chance find a key laying somewhere? No, unfortunately. Did they give you a spare one? No, they asked me to move to another room for today. It's not that bad then. Good they had some spare rooms. No, they didn't have any. They asked for me to move into someone else's room. Oh, and where are you staying? I don't know yet. Everyone goes silent for a moment. If you don't find one place, come to me and we'll think of something together, okay? And for now, let's hope that the key will be found before the end of the day. Thank you. I know I have some options, but I don't want to say anything out loud yet. I mean, that would be a good time to call it Let's Play when the list comes up. Mood quickly brightens, and the light-hearted conversations continue as everyone goes back to eating. Lake acts shy at first, overwhelmed by the amount of new people, warms up to them quickly, and amuses everyone with stories from the dormitory, like the one about his roommate boiling sausages with an electric kettle. What? Is that weird? You're weird for thinking it's weird. Bjorn manages to snatch up some extra pancakes that Bjorn and Devon didn't want, while Rune ends up eating most of the blueberries, despite his earlier words. Miko stays silent for most of the dinner, but I make some effort to include him in the conversation too. Travis tells us a bit about Japan. Jurgen once talks about a gallery in the nearest city that's apparently a must-see. And Devon tells us a bit about how life in the US looks like. You know those gangster movies? Constant shooting. It's really great to have great to be here with everyone. Yeah, even though it's a minute short, I think it's a good time to call it. And it's about dinner time for me. But, I could just make another Let's Play since, time. I can eat whenever I want. Don't have parents here, so I can have dinner whenever I want. Now, what am I going to have for dinner? I had spaghetti yesterday, had chicken curry pie the day before. Who knows? The world is my oyster. Except not oysters, because I don't like oysters. Yeah, well. Anyways, in this Let's Play, so comment, because I like comments, if you like, dislike, tips, tricks, always. If you like my YouTube and would like to see it grow, then please like, subscribe, and share the videos that have grown. Please remember to spend your ammo to help control the pit population. And until next time on Let's Play GamerWolfSix of Done Course. Oh, and if you want to play this game and you want to support them, Patreon. So, yeah, thanks and see ya.